Hey, what's up everyone? Today we are going to be doing some no evidence 5 challenge on Juniper Street. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Hopefully we get some new ghosts so we can explain some traits. And hopefully this video helps. Here we go. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to be mostly focusing on figuring out the ghost. The objectives, maybe we'll get done on the way there, but we're going to be prioritizing getting the ghost discovered. We're going to take an instance burner and lighter for the sake of defending ourselves. I'm also going to want some salt for determining where the ghost room is, and we're going to bring a crucifix as well for the same purpose. There are a lot of ghosts that use their rooms or their locations to help us determine them, so what we're going to do is I'm going to light a candle right here for Mare. Mare will not be able to blow, or other ghosts won't be able to blow this candle out if they're not in this room, pretty much. Aside from maybe some basement exceptions. Now we're going to go into this room here. Go ahead and light this candle, and then let's see if we can get the breaker on as well. Yeah, here we go. Breaker, very nice. This ghost is probably about to hunt, so what we want to do is set down some salt where we want to test. Cool. Ghost is hunted, no crucifix used, but we also don't know where it hunted from yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run into this room here. Sounds like it's in the basement, so it's going to be coming up the stairs in a second. And we're going to determine the speed, we're going to look at the blinks, maybe come to a conclusion based off of one of those traits. Or we're going to rule out a lot of ghosts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So it's doing, the blinks are a little slow. Here, I'm going to run into the living room here. So we can stun this guy. Did not stop, so it's not going to be a spirit. If this ghost could leave, that'd be great. We should have doubled the burner though, so it should stay stunned. I'm going to rule out Spirit. I'm going to rule out Revenant because it wasn't fast. It wasn't fast, so it was Harrow. It did, however, speed up, so we're going to rule out Yuri. We're going to rule out Lament. And I want to say for now, because it was in the basement, I kind of want to rule out Demon as well. Because down in the basement, it's right up beneath our feet, so it would probably use this crucifix. I'm going to throw it into the dining room for now. I'm kind of leaning towards Yama right now as my ghost guess. What the ghost will do when it blinks sometimes is do like bursts of blinks, and this ghost did not do that. But we're going to do a little more investigating and come to a better conclusion that's a little more solid. I also want to rule out Strigoi really quickly because of the fact that the blinking was it was consistent, it wasn't really slow. Strigoi will blink at a very slow rate. Now the next test that we're going to do is we are going to do a Nook test, which means that we're just going to drop a bunch of items in the dining room, which we've kind of already done, and we have salt to be able to verify if the ghost moves to the dining room based on our items. We have a Mare test set up with a candle. We are going to bring the paramic inside. We're going to test for Banshee with the paramic. And I guess the activity will tell us if it's shade or not. So we'll just go inside with that information. What else do we have to do for the objective? We have a thermometer objective, so we're going to bring that inside too. Ideally, we might need to find the ghost room if it doesn't come to us. Ghost. Did the ghost turn off this light right here? Ghost is not in this room, so we should be safe for whatchamacallit, getting hunted on. Because if the ghost moved to this room, the salt would get stepped in. Or the only exception to that would be if this ghost is a wraith, it would not step in the salt, and it would hunt from here. But in that case, we'd know it's a wraith. So we have a ton of items in this room. So for the sake of Nook, we would watch the salt pile on the floor. I want to watch the blinking rate again because Yama would be slow and pretty consistent at that slow speed. Oh, from the garage. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. See, there's a lot of blinks happening. Okay, I blew out the candle mid on. Hello. Okay, we're gonna stun you and then get out of here. It is blinking kind of fast, but what some ghosts will do is have a lot of like, I'm trying to like kind of spasmy blinks where they'll blink like twice back to back and then do it again back to back in the middle of their blinking, which this ghost is not doing. I'm also going to rule out Poltergeist for that reason. That's not doing those spasm blinks. The fact that this candle right here is not blown out, I'm going to rule out Mare. Okay, I don't know, did it blow itself out? Is that what that sound is? That sound is new to the game, so I'm still trying to determine if that's the ghost or if that's something else. I want to bring an EMF reader inside real quick before that is too old to leave an EMF reading. I'm going to grab this, and I want to grab the EMF, but I don't think we'll make it to the candle enough. I think that's the candle going out on its own. So this could be a shade, perhaps. I'm not seeing a lot of actual activity happening in terms of like ghost events. It did move to the garage, which is interesting. I'm gonna rule out Nook because it hasn't moved to this room right here. I'm gonna turn off the water. What did I wanted to, oh, I should have gotten a photo of that. I'm gonna run back to the van one more time real quick. I wanted to grab more salt. I want to put salt down in the garage so we can thoroughly make sure that it's not a wraith by having the ghost step in salt in at least one room. So we're gonna do that. I guess I'll also bring a crucifix so maybe we can get a photo of that. I have one inside, but if we have two, there's a better chance that it'll use one of them. This ghost was in the garage last I hunted, so hopefully it's still here. We can also grab the thermometer real quick and see if it's getting cold in this room, because if it's a Yama, it should be getting pretty cold in this room. It's actually going up, so it might have left this room. It might not. It doesn't look like it's here anymore now. It might be downstairs or somewhere else for now. I want to go downstairs. Hopefully the ghost doesn't like, kill me immediately. I want to see where it was before, where it should be pretty cold still. Okay, I'm guessing this room then, right here. Storage 2. Yep. Is it here currently? Oh, I don't have my my salt. Dang, this ghost is really inactive. Maybe it's a shade. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and grab our salt back and head downstairs to test and see if it's in that room. This ghost is leaving a very large gap in the hunting time frame. That other ghost usually won't leave. Are you here in this room? Yes, you are. Okay. Well, the ghost is in the basement. It's probably gonna come upstairs. What can we do in the meantime with that information? Let's go into the garage. So it's still downstairs. Just chilling down there. Maybe from here we can kind of just listen. It's downstairs. It's down there. Now it's not down there. I'm gonna rule you out. I meant to rule out Demon a while ago, based on the fact our crucifix in the other room didn't burn. Faker is a bit of an interesting one to test. We need to be in the ghost room a little more for Faker. That one's going to rely on us actually physically going to the ghost room to listen to what it's doing. Oops, I almost accidentally used my instance burner. It's kind of tough to use it on mobile. Now, I believe it did step in the salt already, right? No? Hello? You want to step in that? The ghost definitely spawned here, so I would really appreciate it if it stepped in the salt here. It might just be a wraith. Okay, well, we went on a long goose chase, but it's looking like this ghost is just a simple wraith. But we got... Oh, no, never mind, look at that. So this ghost is really roamy then. We almost just came to the wrong conclusion. The temperatures are going down slowly here. But the ghost is not a wraith. I'm glad we didn't put that. I would like the ghost to do like a manifest or something here, ideally. Do we have an EMF reader down here? I don't remember. Nope. Hello. We are probably dead here. Yeah. We're gonna die here. Okay. We're down to a few ghosts. We're down to a few. For the sake of making sure that we did every test possible, I do want to bring up... What? I want to bring a paramic in and listen for the Banshee Screech. I don't want this. I don't need that. Our stamina has been cut because we just died, and the ghost has just roamed to another room. This ghost is doing a lot of roaming. We're going to bring a paramic in. We're going to listen for a Banshee Screech for now. I'm still leaning towards Yama. The roaming is kind of accounting for that, even though we did stun it recently, actually, so it shouldn't be Yama, actually. So I was wrong. It shouldn't be Yama. Because for the following 2 minutes after stunning a ghost... I don't know, though. It could have been 2 minutes, though. 2 minutes could have passed. I should explain that trait, though. For the following 2 minutes after you stun a Yama, it cannot roam. But I believe the amount of time during the hunt after I stunned it would count towards that 2 minutes. So it probably actually has been 2 minutes in total. It hasn't done any ghost events in the 10 minutes we've been here. But the blinking seems a lot slower than most other ghosts would be. What was our cursed possession? What did we have? Did we have the circle? So if we had the circle, that would make this a lot easier. So we can just do a circle check, or a shade test with the summoning circle. So we'll wait till after this, and then I'm going to see what we had. Okay. Was it circle? It was. Excellent. Okay. This will be our conclusive evidence then. Was it shade? What a goose chase with shade. Although all the evidence did point towards shade being a good answer. So I guess I need to brush up on the blinking. We got saved by the summoning circle there. I do plan to do a video where I actually show the blinking differences between Yama and other ghosts, but that ghost was a shade, because it did not hunt when we summoned it with the summoning circle. It did very few ghost events. It took us until the very end of the game for it to even bother to blow out a candle. And for all those reasons, although I probably would have gotten it wrong if we didn't have the circle, this ghost is without a doubt a shade.